You have spent hours building the perfect character, the perfect background, what deity you praise. All these great things to build into your story in this amazing tabletop RPG. And today, we're saying screw all that. We're gonna play Munchkin. So in this game, we're gonna cut out all the boring story stuff and jump straight into the action. We'll be kicking in doors, fighting monsters, and getting treasure. All the while trying to get to level 10 and become the best Munchkin. The game will start with everybody having 8 cards, 4 from the treasure deck and 4 from the kick in the door deck, and utilizing those to build our characters. Each character starts off as a human with no class, and you may add on what you wish as long as you meet the requirements. Each card will specify requirements for certain things, such as if you must be a wizard to use, or if only humans can use something. Also, some cards will have specifications where as long as you are not a thief, you may use this card. So keep all those in mind when building your character. Also, as humans do, Munchkins also have 2 hands, 1 head, a 1 body, and each piece of armor and weaponry that you will gather specifies what kind of slots it takes up. So if you have a 2-handed big rock, you cannot carry that extra sword. You will find different weapons or armor or equipment that does not specify a slot that it takes up, which will then just let you be able to put it wherever you want it. Play will begin by rolling the die and seeing who gets to go first. Once we have someone to go first, you will kick in the door by drawing from the kick in the door deck. Once you draw, you will fight whatever monster or curse has came up. If you get neither of those cards, you may then put that into your hand, and then you can look for trouble by taking a monster and placing it in front of you to battle, or you can loot the room by drawing a second card from the kick in the door deck and then using that for your hand. If you find a monster or choose to look for trouble to fight a monster, you then have to battle its level versus your own level, as well as any bonuses from any equipment or buffs that you may have. If that monster is still too tough for you to battle, you may choose one of your fellow adventurers that you haven't made upset yet, and have them join you. If no one wishes to join you, then sorry, you've made a lot of enemies. If one person decides to join you, their level and their power bonuses will add to your own to hopefully beat this monster. You can do so by convincing people in any way necessary, whether it's through bribery, treasures, giving material of your own. As long as you can get that monster dead, kill it, you gain 1 level, or 2 if otherwise stated on the card. But beware, while battling monsters, it does not mean that you are safe. Any other player may choose to curse you, buff the other monster, or debuff yourself. All being part of the challenge of, ha, take that, and trying to be the best Munchkin. If there arises a situation where you cannot beat the creature that you are currently fighting, you may run away by rolling the die and getting a 5 or 6. If you fail to run away, there are usually bad things that happen, which are specified on each card, so we can make sure to check those on what bad things happen to us. If you successfully run away, then very well, you don't lose anything, but you also don't gain anything. Turns will then go clockwise around until we find who reaches level 10 and becomes the Munchkin. Alright, so today we will be having Shane, Calvin, and myself battling out in this game of Munchkin to see who is the best adventurer.
Alright, so Munchkin. I'm really excited to play this. I've heard great things about it. I've never played it before. I know Rick played it a lot at WaveCon and stuff. But yeah, really looking forward to this. It seems a bit more complicated than I first thought, but maybe we'll get into it and see how the rules go.
Alright, I've played this game before. Me and my wife screw each other over all the time in this game. Usually she tries to just focus on making sure I lose. So this time, I'm not going to lose. I'm going to win. Hey guys, Kuro Blind Wave here. I'm Aaron.
I'm Calvin.
I'm Shane.
And we are here with Munchkin, the game of D&D without story, pretty much. We're going to be entering dungeons, killing monsters, getting treasure, and trying to get to level 10 first.
Like playing Pokemon, so if you don't catch them, there's no story.
Yeah, I guess.
The worst part.
Yeah. So
I'm just kidding. It looks fun. Aaron explained it. I look forward to it.
So the first thing we get to do is we're gonna create our characters.
Okay.
Everyone's gonna be starting off as a human
Yes.
with no class. So Shane, you have no class.
I was always told I had no class.
So if you have anything that you want to place, you can. For example, I have leather armor, which gives me a bonus of 1.
Do we all go at once, or do we have like turns?
No, you
and
can
stuff?
just do it.
Okay.
Do I have to lay something down every turn?
No, you don't have to play anything if you don't want to. But remember that once you do play, and either kill a monster or don't kill a monster once it's your turn, when that ends, you have to discard down to 5 cards. So right now, everyone has 8 cards.
Okay.
Why don't I do? Why would I not ever discard the bad cards?
I mean, depending on what they are, sometimes if you have a monster, you can choose to fight that monster if you don't have a monster in your dungeon. So, for example, say you have a monster that's a level 2 monster, and you can easily beat a level 2 monster. Once you draw, if there's no monster there, you can then choose, well, I'm going to fight this monster, and then you fight that monster, and you can progress.
Okay.
So,
Okay, so this is actually a lot more simple than I thought. It looks like it's more working towards like young adults and kids playing with adults. So that's really cool. Really like short turns, fast-paced decision making and stuff like that, and really easy rules. So let's get into it.
I'm going to also do a convenient addition error, which gives me 1 more level.
Okay.
Okay. Well, so we didn't run no monster yet.
No, right now you're just creating your character. So if there's anything in your hand currently that you can utilize, you're going to try to utilize that.
I'm trying to. I'm gonna make
Mithril armor gives me a +3 bonus.
Okay. Very nice.
+1 bonus for Helm of Courage and +3 bonus for Huge Rock.
Ooh, you got a huge rock. That's a big item, right?
I guess.
So big items, you can have 1 big item. So that'd be the only big item you can have unless you discard that later on. It's also how many hands? 2
hands.
So you won't be able to have any other weapon unless something else gives you that. Like there is a singing sword that walks by itself.
But I throw this rock. Is that how it works?
Yeah, that's your weapon.
Okay.
So you have a helmet and you have a weapon right now.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right.
All right.
I also want to whine at the game manager, and I go up a level.
The game master.
Game master, game manager.
I thought you said the gay manager.
Oh.
All right.
All right. All right. Here we'll discard over here.
Okay.
If we run out, we sometimes have to shuffle and stuff. So, all right. So that puts me at level 2 and Calvin at level 2. I guess that's it for now. So we can roll and see who goes first.
What?
And I got a 4. Calvin got Aaron and Elliot.
1. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 1. And you got an Aaron Elliot. See, it's my initials.
So, AE. So we roll again.
No, I got 4.
Oh, you got highest. Okay. I wasn't sure whether we still had to determine.
No, it'd just go clockwise around now.
Okay.
Alrighty. So I will kick in the door, which is the little door cards, and it is. Oh, wow! Look at that. All right. So I have a halfling race. I'm gonna play that and try to focus on selling my junk cards fairly early, so I can try to just stay with everybody. Sometimes you don't get monsters very often in this, but at least this way, it gives me a nice, sustainable leveling system. Do I have any monsters to fight then? So that one was not a monster card, and that wasn't a curse card. So I'll just become a halfling wizard for now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which puts me down to 5 cards, so I am good. I could look for trouble, but I don't have a monster in my hand. So the other thing that I can do is I can loot the room, which means you draw one of these.
Okay.
For your hand. All right, and then I can hold on to that, but I need to get rid of a card then. And I'm going to give charity to, let's see, I'll give charity to Shane. Here, Shane, you can have this.
I look at it now.
Yeah, that's your card now.
What's the point of that?
I mean, that when it's in your hand, you can play it on somebody.
Why would you give me charity?
Well, because you have to go down to 5 cards.
Yeah.
And you're the lowest level right now. So
that's the way the balance works. That way
Yeah.
nobody gets too far ahead
Yeah.
and gets left behind.
So you kind of get extra cards that I don't want. Then you can utilize those to help you, hopefully. I think the idea of that is like as you're going
You gave me
through,
a bad card.
it's not a bad card. It's just not useful right now.
So I use this on other people, not myself.
Yes.
Like I think, man, I have to do this to myself.
No. Not unless you draw it from here.
Okay. Okay.
So now it will be Shane's turn. So the first thing you get to do is you get to kick in the door. So this card here, if it's a monster, you're going to fight that monster now.
Level 12, Tongue Demon.
All right.
A creature from hell, +4 against clerics.
Ooh.
I don't think.
If
None of us-
you're a
none of us
cleric,
are cleric.
yeah, nobody's a
You
cleric.
must discard one item, your choice, before combat.
Aw.
Bad stuff. A really disgusting kiss costs you 2 levels, 3 for elves.
Jeez.
So that's what happens if you lose.
Okay,
All right, so you have to discard an item before
Before combat.
Before combat.
an item.
So is that
One of these?
an equipped item or one from your
Most
hand?
likely it's going to be an equipped item.
Okay.
So I
Yeah.
would do whatever has the least buff, most likely.
Okay, so what's this price? Like, can I sell my headgear for gold?
So once per turn, you can sell gear for a level. You have to get 1,000 gold in order to do it.
Gotcha.
Okay.
And it has to be all in one turn because
Yes.
there's no like tracker or anything.
Yeah. In one turn, like on your turn, you can sell 1,000 gold. Halflings can sell something for double the price. Just because it's a halfling.
I think it'd
thing.
be half.
Nope, double. They have swag.
Okay.
See?
all right.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll get rid of the +1 bonus.
Okay.
Okay.
So we'll just discard that for now.
Yep. And okay. All right. So I play a card to fight this chick.
Well, yeah. So right now you got to get to 12. If you can get to 12 or higher, you'll be able to beat the creature. But if you,
So I got to look at. I'm just trying to. Okay. How do I quantify my cards? Like I see a +10. That's it. Everything else is like does something. But I do have a card. I think I can play this.
okay.
In the bottom right hand corner, there's like gold pieces. Is
Yeah.
that the price to pay the card?
I mean, that just makes it an item. No, there's no,
Yeah.
there's no prices except for if you want to sell it for leveling up.
Okay. So polymorph potion used during any combat. Okay, used during any combat turns any one monster into a parrot, which flies away, leaving its treasure behind. Usable once only.
Okay. So yeah, so you can use that. That'll make that fly away. What's the treasure on the monster there?
Three
Three
treasures.
treasures.
So that means you'll get 3 treasure from the brown stack there,
Okay.
and then that is
These are
discarded.
discarded?
Yep.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3.
So you don't level up because you didn't defeat the monster, but you at least get the treasure.
That's cool.
Okay.
And there's different cards that kind of allow that kind of thing to happen. So.
Okay, and once again, I'm trying to understand, like, how do I? If she's a level 12, I gotta be a level 13.
Well, your level plus your bonuses from your items you have.
Yeah.
Okay, how do I determine my level?
Well, you're level 1. How many of these little guys you got?
Okay. So I got
Yeah.
1, and my bonuses, which would have been 3. So it would have been 4.
So
I was
you were
level-
4 against a 12.
So one of
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
nothing I could have done.
Unless you got help from like maybe Calvin, which he's a 3, so he's a 5. But even still, that's only what 9.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're still needing some buffs there. So
Okay. Well, yeah, I was looking. I have a card that says it's like level 6 Shrieking Geek.
that one's a monster, I believe.
Okay.
Right? If it have a treasure in the bottom corner, that's how many treasures you get from a monster if you defeat it.
Okay.
So now, what you'll do is you'll choose to play any cards you got on your character, and you got to get down to 5 cards. So since you're the lowest, you don't give charity to anybody.
Okay.
So you'll be actually discarding the cards.
Okay.
So
Okay.
what are you playing?
Can I play any amount of cards I want?
You can play as much as you want now. Now you're adding to your character. So yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Because what if I just play them all, and I don't have to discard anything?
Well, you could, but not all will necessarily pertain to right now. Sometimes there's spells. Sometimes it just depends on what they are.
Yeah. Sometimes
So,
you
like,
can't
So this
hold.
is still in play, right?
That is on your
Yeah.
character now. So if it's on your character, it's going to stay there until you discard it. So what did you add there on the left, or are you not adding that one?
I don't know. I kept trying to.
Was that a +3 bonus?
Yeah.
What is it called?
Really impressive title.
Okay, so you have an impressive title, so that's good for you.
And steal a level. Pick one player to steal a level from.
See, now that one's not adding to your character. That one's a spell.
Yeah.
So you can choose to steal a level from me or Calvin.
Right now?
Well, yeah, that's what that
Yeah.
does.
Who's the highest level?
We're both 2.
Yeah, we're both equal.
And then
You played this before?
Calvin has
Nope.
a +3, and I have a +1. So
Have you played this before?
yeah, I played it once before.
I'll steal from Aaron.
What?
He's most
I have a
experienced.
3. He's a 5. You're gonna steal from me?
I thought we were both even.
We're both the same level, but I have a +1 where he has a +3.
Well, so if I steal one from him, what happens to that card?
Well, it's still
still
there,
there.
but then he's a 4, and I'm still a 3. Otherwise, I'm a 2 and he's a 5.
So that number's more. Okay. So,
So it
that's
just
the,
depends.
that overall number is
I mean, you're
worth
a
more
7
than,
right
That's
now.
your power level, yeah.
That's your power level.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with level.
Oh, shit. That's what I was wondering.
Yeah.
What's the point of me stealing a level?
He's still a 2,
Well,
and I'm still a 2.
the first to level
He's just
10,
clouding your judgment, Shane.
the first to level 10 is who wins. But your level plus your power levels equal like your attack power.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like your attack bonus
Yeah.
when you're rolling in D&D.
Yeah. So you take your level plus all the bonuses you get, and that gives you. So he has a +3 bonus, and his 2 levels gives him a 5. I have my 2 levels, and a +1 bonus gives me a 3. You have a 1 level, and then +6.
6.
So you're a 7.
Well, steal one from Calvin.
Well, dang.
He had
He's-
more.
He's the lowest, though.
Huh? I am. I'm so
Wow,
weak.
I'm so confused.
No.
I'm so weak.
I mean,
he's weakening you.
You guys do paper, rock, scissors right now.
What?
All right.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. I won.
All right.
All right, Calvin. I'm sorry. Unless you want to claim best 2 out of 2. 2 to 3.
Well,
No.
2 out of 3.
What do I do with it?
What? Dang. What?
Okay. Fuck.
Okay. I'll always say you got to do that. But all right.
No.
Well, he did paper and lost anyway, so.
I know. Okay, so Calvin's doing. So I get.
So you
So,
get
yeah.
that, and then we'll discard that, steal a level.
This adds to my main level, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
now you're 2 levels.
So I can't unless mine's stolen. I can't go back.
There's sometimes a monster. If you lose to a monster, you might lose a level or stuff
Okay.
can happen.
Yeah.
So yeah,
When I can sell cards for gold, right?
you can, yeah. But there's no point unless you can get to 1,000.
Yeah. Otherwise, you're just wasting.
Okay.
So if you can only get to 800, it won't do anything for you.
And
Even 900.
And I'm only allowed to have 5 cards in my hand.
5 cards at the end of your turn, yeah.
In my hand or total?
No, in your hand.
Okay.
What do you do with like monster and curse cards when you want to discard them?
Those you just
Give away.
Well, those you give for charity too, and then
Okay.
if you're the last, you discard it. Which technically now charity will be going to Calvin.
Yeah.
So actually,
Thanks, Shane.
you won't be discarding any cards now. You'll be giving it to Calvin,
Oh
the
man.
person you screwed over just now.
Yeah.
I know. It's paper, rock, scissors, baby.
No, you screwed me.
He's
I
trying
didn't
to.
screw anybody. It was fate.
It wasn't fate.
It was fate. I
was
gave you a
not
chance
fate.
and you failed.
You didn't give me a chance.
Yeah, I gave you a
You
chance.
gave him a chance. You were going to pick him before.
And then he was gonna
No,
pick
I was
you
definitely going to pick you. I was going hard on it. I decided
Why?
to give you because
because
you
you
started
hadn't
lifting.
played.
Well,
You started. All right, so Shane, pick what you're gonna give to Calvin.
You're gonna-
or what you're gonna play, or what you're gonna sell, so that Calvin can take his turn.
you're going to choose him first because he's played before.
Okay, so these are just spells I can't play, right?
Okay.
I guess. It's like
I was gonna say most cards are fairly self-explanatory. You can usually play most things whenever. There's some things you can only do whenever. Like you can't add items to your character once you're in the battle of a monster. So like you couldn't add that armor to you after
Yeah.
you're already fighting a monster. You go
There
in
are
with what you
there are
have.
some cards that you can play in the middle of a battle.
Yeah, there's like
but-
buffs like that poly potion, like things like that you can use, but you can't add like, well, I'm gonna add this weapon right now because I'm fighting this monster.
so like I'm looking at this. It's like okay, like for instance, level 6 Shrieking Geek.
That's a monster. At that point, you can't do anything with them unless you have a card that lets you play a monster on another person, or you kick in a door and you don't find a monster. You can look for trouble and choose to fight that geek instead. Being a level 6, most likely you're gonna be able to beat it because you're
Yeah,
already 7 or 8
that's
or
what I
whatever.
figured.
8.
I'm sorry, I'm slow.
Like the card I gave you, you could give to Calvin because you probably don't really need that unless you want to keep it. There's things that can buff monsters on the opponent's side to stop them from leveling. If you want to use those, you can keep those. You can give those away. There's what else is there? I don't know. Some items that are only usable by certain, like this one here.
Okay,
you know,
I guess I'll give these to
not
you.
usable by wizard. So you're down to 5 cards in your hand.
Yes.
Okay, so you're good. Alrighty.
Alrighty, kicking the door. And there is a curse.
Oh.
Lose my class. Discard your class card if you have one. If you have 2 classes in play, lose one of them, your choice. If you have no class, lose a level.
Well, if you'd have picked me, we both would be level 1. You'd be level 2. All right. Well, that means
I didn't pick.
no. You don't go down
It
to
was,
0.
it was
okay.
determined by fate.
No, you say level 1.
Okay. So
all
nothing
right.
happened then.
Yeah. All right. So Calvin, you can now choose if you want to loot the room. Or if you have a monster in your hand, you could choose to look for trouble and fight the monster in your hand.
Okay. I would like to look for trouble with this level 2 gelatinous octahedron.
Okay.
Benefit is +1 to run away if I choose to do so. Bad stuff is drop all my big items if I lose.
That's not good.
Which you have 1.
Yes. But I am level 4 attack power, so I can easily defeat him, right?
Yeah.
Do I have to roll or anything?
No, there's no rolling.
Okay, cool.
'Cause if you're high enough, you beat
I
him.
defeat him.
All right, how many treasures you get?
1.
So you get 1 treasure.
Okay. And this
Alright.
is...
We'll discard this guy. And then if you can add it to your character, you can choose to do so. If not, you can give charity to, well, nobody, because, well, yeah. We are even now.
Yeah,
you're
I would
level
just
2.
discard.
Yeah, we're all level 2, so no charity goes to anybody.
I'm going to add Boots of Running Really Fast. It gives me +2 to run away.
Boots.
Yep. So he can run away if there's issues with fighting a monster, but they give no bonus to his actual attack power.
And I will discard these.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna kick in the door. Ooh, do I want this one? I'll just hold on to this for now. I'm going to fight this level 8 Amazon.
Jeez.
Worth 2 treasures,
It's gonna snoo.
but I can't defeat it because I only have a 3. I have a card in my hand, a monster I know I can't beat, but I'm gonna make sure I send it out to lunch and at least get the treasure to hopefully get me rolling, and I can start taking on these bigger monsters. So
Well, you find him then. You want
I'm
some help?
gonna send him out to lunch. In which case, he's gone, and I just get 2 treasures.
Okay.
Okay, so basically the same thing as the parrot.
Kind of, yeah. It's another one of those kind of.
Except
cards.
now mine is a parody and will never hurt anyone again.
Yes.
Yours lives to fight another day.
Ooh. Well, I'm gonna equip my chainsaw of bloody dismemberment, which is a +3. It's 2 hands and it's big.
Cool.
She said. And 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm down to 5 cards. I don't think I'm gonna do anything else right now, so I am done. So
Okay.
Shane, it is your turn.
All right.
If you have nothing to equip, we will kick in the door.
Level 12. Wannabe vampire. Instead of fighting, a cleric can chase the wannabe vampire away just by going booga booga and take all his treasure. There is no level increase for this.
Yeah. So if you don't fight a monster, you never get a level. You have to actually defeat a monster.
Okay.
So also, I didn't mention it, but to get level 10, you have to defeat a monster to get level 10. You can't use a go up a level card or anything like that,
Gotcha.
or steal a
Okay,
level.
so
So you got to fight this level 12 monster.
I'm at currently level 8.
Mm-hmm.
How many treasures are you worth?
3.
This way. So Aaron, do you want to help me and I'll give you 1?
I'll take the top treasure, like the top one, the first one we draw. That way, there's no like looking and whatever. I just whatever that one is, I'll just take that one.
Okay.
Does that work?
What, do you know what it is?
I don't know what it is, but I'm just saying like that way. There's
I
not,
want the second
that
one.
way you're not looking. And you're like, no, this one. You're.
Well,
gonna
I would
get.
just hand it to you anyways.
Okay.
But,
I'm just gonna take the top one.
okay, take the top one. So how's this work?
So how many are you?
I'm 8.
I'm 6. So our combined power is higher than 12, which
Yes.
would mean we would defeat the monster.
Okay.
So
He's defeated.
am I good?
Yes.
So then I will take the top treasure, and then Shane, you get the next 2.
Okay. So I have +1 bonus. Hireling allows you to carry and use 1 extra item, even if you cannot otherwise. If you lose your hireling, the item goes 2. You may discard your hireling for an automatic escape from any monster.
Well, that's
And
terrible.
Spiky knees.
Okay.
So the knee pad you get to wear because it doesn't take a slot. The hireling would allow you to carry anything you wouldn't normally be able to carry. So,
I
if
could
you,
carry a sword if
You
I
could
wanted.
carry 2 big rocks if you wanted to because of that hireling.
Okay.
Or you could carry like my big chainsaw and that rock.
Okay, and I currently have 5
pretty good.
cards. So
If you have 5 cards, you're good. You don't have to discard anything.
Okay.
And it goes on to Calvin's turn.
Alrighty.
And you defeat that creature too, Shane, so you get a level. Did you get a level?
no.
So you're at 3.
I wanted to play a card earlier I forgot to play, but it's my fault.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Alrighty. So I'm gonna kick in the door. Oh dang.
Is it a monster?
That is a terrible
Okay,
monster.
so what's the monster?
It's a level 16 undead. White brothers. They will not pursue
I dealt with
anyone.
these guys in high school, man.
The White Brothers.
The White Brotherhood, bro.
Will not pursue anyone of level 3 or below. Higher level characters lose 2 levels even if they escape. If I lose, you are reduced to level 1. They're worth 2 levels.
I'll help you out, Calvin, for 2 treasures.
2 treasures? Let's see.
I'm level 11.
No, you're not.
Well,
You're power level.
I'm power level 11. That's what I meant.
They won't pursue people under 3, you said?
Yeah. So if I choose to escape,
They won't. You don't have to run away. They'll just.
yeah. But I lose 2 levels, right?
Don't do
That's
that.
the way it's saying.
Well, they won't pursue you.
Yeah, but even if I escape, I lose 2 levels.
No. You're only level 2 right now.
Yeah.
No. Will not pursue anyone of level 3 or below. Higher level characters lose 2 levels. So you're not a higher level character.
Okay. Higher level
Even
characters.
if they escape. So if you're gonna try to run away, they won't chase you if you're below level 3.
Okay.
If you're above
Gotcha.
level 3, even if you escape, you'll still lose 2 levels.
Gotcha.
The bad stuff, if you don't run away, you're reduced to 1 level. If you beat it, you gain 2 levels. And if you beat it, you get 4 treasures.
Okay, cool.
So right now, with you being level 2, if you attempt to defeat it and can't, you can run away for free, basically, because they won't pursue you, because they don't care.
So what's your power level, Shane?
Power level is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Jesus.
Okay. And my power level is 5. So that's just enough. So what was the conclusion on
You have to
equal
be
or
above it.
greater? Okay.
Yeah, you have to be stronger than the creature.
Okay.
Well,
we can all go in on it. If you-
No,
we can't.
Oh,
only,
yeah.
only 2 of us.
2 can go. I cannot go.
Well,
Wow. No, that's not it. Never mind.
I will play nasty tasting sports drink and use during any combat +2 to either side, usable only once. So I'll give myself a +2. So that puts our combined power level up to 18, and I defeat the monster.
Okay.
So
All right.
I gain 2 levels.
You'll gain 2 levels, and then Shane, what was he getting?
2 treasures.
2 treasure. Okay, so
And I gain the other 2.
All right, and then Calvin, you'll have to charity, I guess to me at this point,
Mm-hmm.
down to 5.
invoking obscure rules, and I go up a level.
Okay.
Okay, so that gets discarded.
And you get a level. Oh. Which puts you at what? 5? 4?
Yes, 4.
So Calvin's the only one that has to discard cards right now,
Okay.
or charity cards.
So I will give that to you.
Wow, thank you. All right.
So do you have to win the game with a race and class, or can
No,
you play the whole game without
You don't
it?
have to have anything. No.
Okay.
You just have to win the game with level 10.
Cool.
I'm going to sell the cheese grater of peace. It's 400, but I can sell something for double, so that's 800. And the slimy armor, which is 200, which gives me 1,000 to give me 1 level.
Nice.
I will kick open the door. A net troll. He has no special powers, and he's really mad about it. Bad stuff. Screws up the game balance by forcing you to let players of the highest level take any 1 item each from you. That sucks. All right. Well, let's see here. So I am 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. I'm level 7. I'm going to
Attack power 7.
play pretty balloons during any combat for distraction, +5 to either side, usable only once. So that gives me a +5, which lets me beat the net troll.
Nice.
And I get 3 treasures from that. 1, 2, 3,
And
a
1
level. That's good. Ooh, I am a halfling, so I will play the Limburger and Anchovy Sandwich.
Ugh.
Usable by halfling only, +3 bonus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got 6 cards. I will discard this guy. Alrighty. It is now Shane's turn. They apply.
Okay, it's half-breed.
Okay.
You may have 2...
Half-breed gives you 2 different races.
Okay.
So you can play that on yourself, allowing you to be a halfling elf, or you could be a dwarf with no downfalls. So like most things have like negatives and positives for every race, but you can be a half-breed, which gives you half human, half whatever. So you have all the positives of the dwarf with none of the negatives.
Yeah, yeah.
Or you can be half elf, half dwarf, and have all the positive and negatives of both.
Yeah.
So you can choose to play that on you now. You can choose to hold it if you want to, since you don't have any races. It's up to you on that. But then after
I don't have any races at all.
Yeah, I mean you can play it now if you want to on yourself.
So
then when you get races, you can play it on there, giving you the opportunity, or you can hold on to it if you don't want to play it right now. It's up to you.
Well, yeah, I mean I guess I don't have 5 in my hand. What would be the point of not playing it now?
Yeah, no, it is. I mean,
Not really any point.
the only thing is
to.
like if something happens that makes you remove half-breed or something like that. So now, once you're done with that, you can either play a monster from your hand, if you have a monster in your hand, or you can loot the room. So there's look for trouble, which is playing a monster you have in your hand to try to fight it, or there's looting the room, which is you take a door card, it's in your hand, and you get to utilize that as your own card.
Also, I'm going to play a monster.
Okay.
Level 6.
The Shrieking Geek.
Shrieking Geek.
Okay.
And much higher. So I win.
What's it do?
Does it do anything specifically?
You become a normal, boring human.
Okay.
You discard any race or class cards. in
Okay,
play.
so you're still fine.
Yeah. Okay.
That's it. All right.
Yeah.
So you're 6. I mean, you can beat it as long as no one's doing anything. So, and then you go up a level and you get
2 treasures.
2 treasures.
Okay. And I also want to sell as well.
Okay.
I want to sell these. It's a wishing ring, flask of glue, and this card I can't use. Dagger of treachery.
Okay. As long as it equals 1,000 gold.
Yep. 500, 400, and 100.
Okay. So you go up 1 level.
And what was the other thing you said I can do? Loot the room.
Well, you
No, you looked for trouble by playing the Shrieking Geek, so you don't get to do anything now.
Yeah.
You can choose to look for trouble and play a card, or you can loot the room and gain a card. So,
Okay.
all right, and you're under 5 cards. It looks like. So Calvin, it's your turn.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Kick in the door. Huh. I will play a race card. Elf, +1 to run away. And I go up a level for every monster that I help someone else kill.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of handy.
Mm-hmm.
So wait, you ran away?
No, it
Nope.
gives him a +1 to run away.
Okay.
When you run away, you have to roll a certain die. You have to
Okay.
roll the die and get, I think it's a 5 or a 6 to run away.
Okay.
This gives you whatever you get +1. So if you roll a 3 or a 4 or whatever, you still run away. And then his shoes. So basically he can roll like a 2
Yeah.
or whatever. He can roll pretty low and still run away.
Okay.
All right. I will
You can loot the room or look for
loot the
trouble.
room.
Goddamn looters. Hating Uncharted, we walk around and places looted by people. 100
Yeah,
years.
but you're there looting already.
If I'm trying to find one thing normally,
All right.
looking for clues to get that one thing. These people are looting everything. They don't care about nobody but themselves.
All right,
Good
Calvin.
job.
If you have, is there charity? There's not charity, so you discard down to 5 if you, I don't know how many you have. If you have 5, you're good. If you have more, you discard.
I will discard that. Dang it. There you go.
Alrighty. I've got nothing else to add to me, so I'm gonna kick open this door, and I'm gonna fight a level 18 Bullrog. Will not pursue anyone of level 4 or below, so thank goodness for me. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I need like 7, I need 8 more levels. Shane, what do you have?
I'll help.
I know you would.
I have all together.
Like, do you have 8 or more?
I mean, total.
Okay.
Yes, for sure.
All right. So this is Balrog. Calvin's an elf. I'm definitely not going to take him with me because I don't want him to go up a level. We're already close enough. I'll take Shane. He won't go up a level. If I can give him a treasure, maybe 2, we'll make it work. Then would you help me for a treasure?
Yes.
All right.
Aaron's taking a big lead. I have to do something to slow his roll down. And I don't want to use this yet. I was waiting more for an in-game thing, but I got to throw this monster at him. And hopefully he can't deal with it.
Well, since you didn't choose me.
You go up a level. He doesn't. Calvin, what are you doing?
I'm going to play +10 and make your Balrog humongous.
So he's a 28.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now I got to count what Shane had. Shane, what did you have?
Okay.
You had 5.
So 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh shit.
1, 2.
6 plus
12.
So 6, 18
You have 18?
altogether. Yeah.
Jesus. All right. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. We beat it by 1.
And I will play Freezing Explosive Potion, and I'll give him +3.
Calvin, I'll tell you right now. You're gonna lose your footwear you're wearing for one thing.
Well, you can't play that now.
He can.
Huh?
He can play it.
I wasn't gonna do it
He can curse somebody at
because
pretty much any
I was
time.
ahead,
All right.
and I was like, well, you're gonna screw me over.
It doesn't like
I didn't care.
right
You did it
now,
once. Can understand.
He can't add to his character, but he can play curses.
All right.
Like I could play curse, or you could play curse to get rid of an armor or something like that, if on him, So it can be played.
It's played.
All right.
right.
It's played. It's played.
I can't get any monsters. This is really frustrating. They're getting like level 1s, level 2s, level 3s. And I'm sitting here with level 17 in my hand and unable to do anything with it because I keep losing my items. They keep taking my items away, chipping away at me. I'm at the bottom of the pile. Stop chipping.
Damn it, Calvin. What's gonna happen is Aaron will probably win. He's gonna sneak up like a sneak thief in the night. And he's gonna get us both.
Shane, I'm just gonna charm it, and I'll make it go away, and I'm gonna take the treasure.
That's fine. Yeah, I
Because there's
well, I
nothing
just
else
won't
going on.
help. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, you're not losing anything, so you charmed him to get rid of his shoes,
yeah.
and nothing's gonna hurt you or anything. I don't get any levels. I'll just get his treasure.
Okay.
Because I got to discard my whole hand in order to do this. It says discard your whole hand. You may discard your whole hand, minimum of 3 cards. So I don't know if that means at least 3 cards, or that means whole hand. But you got to have at least 3 cards for it to work.
Okay.
Calvin throws a +10 on this, and now I don't know what we're going to do. Things are getting way too high for us to be able to take care of, and I think I'm going to just tell Shane to forget it, and I'm going to charm it, which means I have to lose my entire hand, but at least I get out of it.
He dealt with it. So now I'm out a lot of cards. I can't do anything. I feel like I'm going to fall behind in the game, and they're just going to pull ahead.
What do you guys think? Should it be whole hand, or should it be at least 3 of my cards?
Read it again.
You may discard your whole hand a minimum of 3 cards to charm a single monster.
It depends. Yeah, I think it's
imagine
minimum
it's-
3. I think it's pretty clear.
Well, I wasn't sure if it's like
Is-
you got to do your whole hand, but if it's not at least 3 cards, it doesn't do anything. But it's still got to be your whole hand. Either way.
I think if you have 2 cards, it doesn't work.
But I got to do my whole hand regardless. Then let's just discard my whole hand. Those. There's those. There's those.
You've heard Aaron, Calvin. He's gonna make you pay.
I mean, the good news is I get 5 treasures, but I don't get 2 levels. Get rid of this.
I could have helped you. Could have made sure that wouldn't happen. It happened. I'm a shitty elf. What do you expect?
Get rid of that.
So what'd you play?
All right, I'm playing Singing and Dancing Sword. Does not take any slots and is a +2 bonus. And I'm playing a Pointy Hat of Power, usable by a wizard only, and is a +3 bonus for headgear.
Cool.
That's awesome.
So I'm still only level 4. Don't have to discard anything. Shane, it's your turn.
Okay.
How many levels are you, Shane? Is that 5 there, or is that
5.
6?
He's 5 levels.
Cleric. So resurrection. When it's time for you to draw cards face up, you may instead take some or all from the top of the appropriate discard pile.
No,
You must-
that's right.
You must then discard one card from your hand for each card so drawn. And then there's turning as well.
Yeah, there's some cards that, like, they'll say draw face up something or another. Like some, I think they're more of like wizard or not wizard, but like class and race spells
Okay.
that let you like draw cards, but they draw from here, or you go back in and you take cards from these versus taking them from these.
Okay.
So it utilizes that. So you can draw from the face up pile versus drawing from the face down pile is like stuff the cleric is saying, right?
Yeah. Can I do it now?
Well, I mean, that's a race. So you'd have to become that, or a class. You'd have to become that class.
Okay. All right.
So that gives you benefits, like whenever you could have said booga booga whatever to the one monster and he would have ran away.
Yeah.
But it also gives you negative sometimes. Like sometimes it's like as a wizard, there's creatures that feed on magical power.
Yeah.
So if I'm fighting that, it gives like a +3 to the monster.
I've kind of seen some of these like things. Some things don't work with certain races.
Yeah.
Um.
Same thing with like some things only work for males or females, or
So what can I do?
well, now you can either look for trouble if you have a monster card in your hand,
I don't.
or you can loot the room by drawing a door card and you get to keep that in your hand.
Okay.
So it's kind of like a
Yeah, I can't do anything except do that.
okay. So you just get this. That's yours. You put it in your hand. It's not a. If it's a curse, you get to keep it. You don't have to play it. If it's a monster,
Okay.
you get to keep it. You don't get to play it, and then your turn's done.
Okay. It's Okay.
Yeah. And then Calvin, your turn.
Alrighty. I'm going to loot the room. Not loot the room. Kick in the door. I'm going to play level 1 potted plant and defeat it easily. And elves get to draw an extra treasure after defeating it. So 1 and 2. And I gain a level.
That makes no sense. You're elf. They're ones with nature and stuff. For destroying this plant, you get to get more.
Yeah, well.
elves get to.
Draw-
they
draw
gain
an
an
extra
extra treasure
treasure.
because of it.
Oh damn! I know that.
It's just that one type of card.
Okay.
It's because of that plant. Maybe it's like you killed a plant and you were able to extract more from the plant or something. I don't know.
Okay, because I have. Okay, I have race cards, and I was wondering, are they all the same or some are different?
I mean, the races themselves, like there's halflings, elves, dwarves.
Because he has an elf, I have an elf.
Yeah.
And there's no such thing I've.
No,
on this
no.
card.
All elves are the same. It's just that was a specific thing for this. Elves draw an extra treasure after defeating the plant.
Okay.
So. All right. Are you down to 5?
Mm-hmm.
Can I play a race card anytime?
Yeah, you can play it.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that, and I get none of the disadvantages of this race.
Yeah. Damn it. Oh, you guys got fucking elves.
He's Robin Hood. I'm over here like Prince Humperdinck.
I have to say-
All right. I must play this card as soon as I get it. All clerics immediately go up a level. This can be the winning level. If this card makes you win, you are entitled to mock the other players immediately. No one's a cleric, though, so.
Shane, you should have been a cleric.
Well, I mean, I had it in my hand, but I
Yeah,
just,
but
Yeah,
you didn't
but
play
you
it.
didn't play
yeah.
it.
Well, I
Alright.
thought you used this if you were a cleric.
No,
No,
you have to put it down like
this.
halfling
See,
and wizard.
I'm a wizard halfling. It's like your half breed or your elf that you just played. It's the same thing. It's terrible. Terrible.
Is it?
Roll.
Yep. You draw that. If it's a monster, fight it.
If it's a curse, it happens.
Change sex.
Oh, it's a curse, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
curse-
now you're gonna become a female now.
Negative 5 to your next combat due to distraction. After that, there is no further penalty. However, the change is permanent.
Yeah. So
Okay.
now you're a girl.
Okay.
And your next combat, you have a -5. So just put that down in front of you so we remember it.
Okay.
And then we don't need it after your next combat. So you can fight a monster in your hand if you have it, or you can loot the room and draw another door card.
I will loot the room because I don't have a monster.
Okay?
I don't think.
Unless it's in your hand now, you don't. All right, and that's it. And then it will be going to Calvin's turn.
Alrighty. Kick in the door. Okay. I will charity these to you.
God damn. Hey. Stupid tuba.
I figured you'd enjoy that. You were on the band, right?
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm going to
thumb must have been
sell the Hammer of Kneecapping, which is worth 600 gold, thus 1,200 gold, because I'm a halfling, to gain level.
Nice.
Level 5.
We're all staying pretty even.
I'm trying.
Yep.
It's hard. All right.
Kick in the door.
Oh, I get Super Munchkin. You may have 2 class cards and have all the advantages and disadvantages of each. Or you may have 1 class card and have all the advantages and none of its disadvantages. So I can be a wizard with none of the disadvantages.
So how does that work?
I'm a conquering hero.
Same thing as mine.
Yeah, it's just like the half breed. So like,
Well,
I'm a wizard.
what is classified as a disadvantage?
If I find a creature that gets a +5, if I'm a wizard,
oh, okay.
well, then
I
not.
gotcha.
So things
I
like
thought
that.
it had to be like on your class card, like, and it just ignored those.
No, just
Okay,
anything
cool.
that would be a disadvantage. Like, damn it, if I wasn't a wizard, this wouldn't be a problem.
Okay, cool.
Alrighty, well, let me loot the room. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, I got 6. I'm going to, let's see, is everyone level 5?
Yep.
No one's lower. I'm going to discard. A
What's
wizard.
that?
It's a wizard card. It's a wizard class.
Oh, is it the same?
It's the same thing, just looks different.
Okay, cool.
It's a red wizard instead of a purple one. So I'm down to 5. I'm done.
All right, Shane,
Shane, your turn.
your turn to kick in the door or play a card from your hand.
Huh? Yeah, you do that.
God damn it.
Is it a monster?
No, it's not.
Damn it!
What is it?
Another half breed.
Oh, yeah.
Another one. Oh, damn.
I should be able to play both and have double the benefits.
I don't think you can be like.
multiplying like the game we played yesterday.
No, it doesn't work like
No.
that. All right. So
Okay.
if you don't have anything to play monster-wise, then you're going to loot the room. Okay. And then we're all the same, so now you'll actually discard down to 5.
I have 5.
You have 5?
Yes.
Then you're done. Calvin, your turn.
All right, kick in the door.
And kablooey!
Lose 1 small item. I
Well,
don't have
you don't have any small
items.
items. That's good. So we'll discard the curse.
Yep.
And then you can either kick in or loot the room.
I will loot the room. I'd like to play Wand of Dowsing.
I'll go back in and find one of those.
Yep.
So Wand of Dowsing is go through the discards to find any one card you want. Take that card, discard this one. Usable only once.
I am going
God
to
damn it.
steal the bow with ribbons,
I s-
usable only by elves, and it gives a +4 bonus.
That was in my hand when I had to discard my whole hand. Waiting to be an elf.
So we both got elf cards, and you wanted to be an elf.
I was like, damn, if I can get an elf, that'd be great. I'd be so strong. I'd be an elf wizard.
That would
All
be
right.
strong.
Are you down to 5 cards then?
I am.
All right, I'm going to draw. Son of a bitch.
What?
Not just worthless.
What?
All right, well, I guess I will sell this tuba for 600 and sell this badass bandana for 400
And go up a
and
level.
go up a level.
Okay.
And then I will loot the room. All right, I'm done. Loot the room.
Yes. What? Wait a minute.
Did you draw a card already?
I didn't draw a card yet.
Okay. Then you got to kick in the door.
I'm gonna kick open
No,
this.
kick in the
Kick
door.
in the door.
Don't take a treasure. So if that's a monster, you fight it. If it's a curse, it applies to you.
It didn't look like a monster, but it's a level 4 snails on speed monster.
Okay.
They steal your treasure, roll a die, and lose that many items or card in your hand. Your choice.
Well,
So
that's-
I
that's
lose
if
it.
you
That's
lose.
if you
Oh.
don't run away.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Well,
what's the above thing say? Above his helmet?
+2 to run away.
Okay, so yeah.
Or sorry, -2 to run away.
I'm going to beat this man, this kid.
All right.
This Charlie Brown looking
Okay.
motherfucker.
Well, you're done.
All right.
So
2 treasures
2 treasures.
and a level.
That's 2 levels.
That's yeah.
You take
Cheater.
1 level and 2 treasures. I'm watching. All right. And then you are
Discard.
you level 6? You should spread out so I can see easier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
7.
So you're level 7? Jesus. Okay. So Calvin is Charity.
It's not my name.
I said Calvin
I know.
is Charity.
Oh, I got this card, don't I?
You have to give to
Down
Calvin
to 5.
whatever you don't want. So you're giving it to Calvin. The treacherous, backstabbing Calvin.
I can.
Ironically, you would have thought it would have been me, but it's not. I've just been selling stuff.
Oh, he's just biding his time,
Aaron
Shane.
Is an opportunist.
I wasn't trying to fuck you over.
I know.
I mean, he could have gotten some extra treasure. He could have gotten some cool shit, but he didn't.
Okay, so
I offered to help. I was.
You're gonna have to lose a level, Aaron.
What?
Okay, and you're gonna have to lose a small item.
What? Why? Why don't you make him lose that +4? I'm gonna lose a +1, but all right.
Well, I mean, I was going to go over there and look at your cards to see which one.
Does it let you do that?
Choose one small item to discard. Any item that is not designated big is small.
You're cursing me, so I'm choosing.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna get rid of this level 1 armor.
Well, maybe I won't. Maybe you can.
Maybe you won't.
+4 bonus. What, is that a small item? It doesn't say small item.
It doesn't say big, thus it is a small item.
But he's much closer to catching up with you than I am.
What do you mean? We're both level 5.
Yeah, but you've got a lot more damage bonus than I do. You've got more than twice what I have.
4, 5, 6, 7, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's not that much.
Aaron, you got to do that, sir.
Well, I'll lose 1. Now I'm at 11.
Yeah.
Versus 4.
It's still balancing.
Nope.
It is.
Because wait until here in a second when I play another card. I've been holding on to armor because I knew this stuff would happen. And I thought it would come from Calvin.
Yeah, I got a lot of stuff here. I don't want to screw anyone over too much.
Mm-hmm.
I just didn't want to.
Well, you have to win, Shane. You have
I
to
like
win to win.
with no friction.
Well,
I want to win so much while you guys are fighting amongst each other and go, man, we should do what Shane did. And help
I have 2 enemies is all I see. 2 enemies that are elves that I don't want help from.
Well, I'll tell you right now, I don't see his
You should be a dwarf.
I'll just say right now.
Uh-huh.
I have another one of a card I just played.
Okay.
But I don't want to do that to
All right.
anybody.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
You want to do that round?
Oh, I did. Yes. But like I said, I'll do it again.
All right.
Don't make.
Did you pick up your...
No, I did not. One of these, right?
Mm-hmm. Kick in the door?
Huh? He already kicked in the door.
Yeah.
Did he? Okay, loot the room.
Yeah. I attach this so I can double the one item I want to sell. Okay. And you said I
The
go.
halfling? You played a halfling?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Gotcha.
And then I'm going to sell this pantyhose of giant strength, which is worth 600. Okay, so the +3, I'm selling it for 12. So I assume I don't get any money back, right?
No.
Okay. And then I'm going to buy a level.
Kick in the door.
He's a monster, so we can start doing some damages.
Wait for Shane to get done with his phone.
No, he's like, just go. Do your battle or whatever.
I am cursed. I lose the armor I'm wearing.
Oh, man.
That sucks.
Dude, if he would have made you get rid of your small item
Yeah.
and you did that, you'd only be 5.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
Then
you can
loot the room.
Loot the room, or you can battle something in your hand.
And I will battle this level 2 undead. And I will defeat him.
Okay.
And I gain 1 treasure.
1 treasure?
Mm-hmm.
All right. You need discard or charity? Yep, discard.
Discard, yeah. Cloak of Obscurity.
Okay.
It's not usable to me or anyone.
Usable by thief only, huh? Okay. I am going to be kicking open the door, and there's a pit bull. He's rapping.
What?
No. If you can't defeat it, you may distract it with an automatic escape by dropping any wand, pole, or staff. Fetch, Fido.
Oh.
So
That's an
I
interesting
can
thing.
easily beat a level 2. So we're done.
Can you, though?
Can I? Kevin?
Yeah,
can do
you-
that?
you can.
So I go up a level. I gain a treasure. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to discard a warrior.
Okay.
Shane's your turn. If you have nothing to play, you're going to kick in the door.
Yes. Level 2. Large angry chicken. Fried chicken is delicious. Gain an extra level if you defeat it with fire or flame.
Okay. Don't
Check
forget
out
you
there.
get a minus from your becoming a
Minus
woman.
5, and wait, yeah, and after that I can discard it, even though I
Yeah.
stay a girl.
So it's technically a level 7.
Yeah. Technically, yeah. Which I could still beat.
Yep.
If I did lose, though, the pecking is so painful I would lose a level. Which, not going to happen.
Well, gotta fuck over Shane so he doesn't win.
So you draw a treasure.
That's this one, right?
Nope. Doors are kicking in doors. The pile of treasure card is the treasure cards.
Okay, well...
While you were messing with the chicken, you also found a duck.
Okay, Curse Duck of Doom. You should know better than to pick up it. Lose 2 levels. Okay?
Sorry, Shane, got a little close there.
Yep.
Gotta tug the reins a little bit.
Alrighty. If you're down to 5,
Yes.
Okay. Calvin, your
Well-
turn.
Alrighty.
No, I don't. I have 6.
Alright, so you got to give one to Calvin.
Yep.
Calvin just screwed you over. Now you got to give him a card. Thank you.
Haven't gotten any monsters.
May I have another?
Haven't got any good items. All the stuff that I can't
I mean,
use.
that's a good item. You just haven't had enough.
Well, I had to pick it up though. I used a better item to get that one.
Yo. I understand.
Okay.
And then I lost my armor. It's terrible. Terrible.
Giving Calvin the cleric.
Okay.
Okay, well, that's in his hand, so if you want to play it, you can play it before you kick in the door.
Kick in the door. Ooh. Leprechaun. Level 4. He's gross. +5 against elves.
Okay, so that's a 9.
Which I am now a 9.
Or a 9, yeah.
But I was saving this for a rainy day, but magic missile. +5 to me. And I kill him.
Can I use a friendship potion to discards that card?
You can. Let me see it.
Discard what card?
Used during any combat. Discard all monsters in combat. No treasure is gained, but the player may loot the room. Usable only once. So you'll get no levels, you get no treasure, and you may loot the room.
Okay. So then I keep this.
Nope.
Okay.
Because you already used it to buff your side,
Yeah.
and then after you used
Fucking
it,
shame.
you did the thing.
Dang it! My last item! No!
Right now, Calvin has been screwing over me. Shane's been screwing over Calvin. Calvin's been screwing over Shane. I feel like I haven't really screwed over anybody yet. I have a few cards in my hand that I've been kind of holding on to. We'll see what happens. All right. You're good now, right? 5 cards?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to kick in the door. Curse! Income tax.
Well, that's terrible.
Discard
That's on Curse with right now.
Discard one item of your choice. Each other player must now discard an item or items totaling at least as much as the value of the item that you discarded. If they don't have enough to pay the full tax, they must discard all their items and lose a level. An income tax. I really don't want to have to get rid of any of my cards, but if I'm going to have to get rid of something, try to go as high as I can to make these guys have to get rid of stuff too. Because it doesn't just affect me, it affects everybody. So I'm going to choose as high as I can. I'm going to discard the Chainsaw of Bloody Dismemberment, which is 600 gold.
My one item.
How much is it?
800.
Oh, good. You're lucky. You
It was my only item. It didn't matter. Didn't matter how much it was.
All right, and Shane has 3, 4, 5, 6.
3 items.
Yep. I was making sure of the money. Alrighty, and I'm going to loot the room.
Level 1 Mall Rat. A creature from hell, +3 against clerics. Bad stuff, she whacks you, and you lose a level. 1 treasure. I can beat this rat. I'm going to beat her right now. Yeah, I can't do anything except get a treasure, right?
You gain a treasure, yeah. Grab
No.
treasure.
Loot the
No,
room.
that's Grab a treasure.
That's what I was gonna do.
I know.
Went, nope.
Oh,
I know.
I go up a level.
Yeah, one treasure.
Boil an anthill.
Okay. All right.
I also want to sell this. 1,200.
Okay. You don't gain a level from that then.
no.
Not if you're. I mean,
You can't gain a level.
you're not going to be able to go to 10, is what I'm saying.
Why not?
Because you can't sell your way to level 10. You have to defeat a monster to do so.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
So-
then, never mind.
So I did not know I could not buy my way to buy my way to victory. I must have not have heard it in the beginning. Because so I would have bought. I would have sold those earlier, and then I definitely would have won. Obviously, because then I would have gotten the monster, and then I would have gotten 10. Okay.
Well, Shane could have won there. Possibly if he'd played his cards right. I don't think he was paying attention when Aaron said you can't win by selling an item or by any other card. You have to defeat a monster to win. So, kind of unfortunate for Shane, but that's how the game goes.
Can I just discard cards that I don't want?
I mean, down to 5, yeah. I mean, you didn't loot the room yet. Wait, what did you draw? Did you draw a curse or a monster?
No. Loot the room.
Well, you didn't do it face up, Calvin.
Huh?
You didn't do it face up. I wasn't sure.
That's-
You like a class?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to play Step Ladder. My big item only used by halflings. Gives me a +3. Gonna kick in the door, and I get Harpies.
Finally something.
They resist magic +5 against wizards, but I'm a super munchkin, so I don't have any negatives for that. So it's a 4. I can beat that. So I will go up 1 level. Get 2 treasures. So in those 2 treasures, I got 2 go up levels. So kill off Shane's hireling, screws over him, helps me. Bribe that GM with some food, helps me. I am dangerously close to being able to win this. It really depends on what happens with Shane's next turn, but I got this curse. Shane, do you have a hireling?
A what?
You
Yes.
have a hireling? Is he letting you carry a big item? Like 2 big items?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to kill the hireling. You can use this card only if a hireling is in play, no matter who owns it. Discard the hireling, and then any items that are attached to him. So whatever he's letting you carry, you gotta get rid of. So it's
What do I know he's letting me carry?
one of your big weapons, or otherwise you couldn't play both those big weapons. And then
I didn't know I
I
had these
will,
weapons. I just look at the number.
I will go up 1 level.
Fucking Aaron knew that was gonna happen.
Oh damn! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna bribe the GM with food. And go up another level. What do you have? What's your weapon?
Swiss Army poleaxe.
It's like a +4,
Yeah.
and he has a +2 on a name title. I might as well just use this now because you're at level 9 right now, right? I'm gonna curse you, Shane. In your next fight, you may only gain bonuses. You may not gain any bonuses from items other than armor.
Okay.
So you are cursed. 3, 4. I have 4, so I'm good. You can give charity to Calvin down to anything if you have more than 5 cards.
I don't.
All right, then it's Calvin's turn. Calvin, you're up.
Alrighty. Kick in the door.
And you get no monsters.
No. It's the same card I got for the last 3 turns.
Warrior.
Cleric.
Oh, cleric. Shane gave you a cleric. Now you get clerics.
Dude,
You
I
discard
got like
that.
2 clerics.
Yeah.
Well, you get to loot the room too. So,
Joy.
all right, kicking the door. Super Munchkin.
Well,
I don't need that right now. I'm going to fight these flying frogs. They are level 2. They bite. So, he's level 2. I can, of course, beat a level 2. Anything? No?
This is it. I have this kind of okay card. I still think he's just got too much power. I'm gonna throw it at him, see what happens. Maybe Shane can help slow his roll. Here goes.
Hang on, I'm trying to read this. Wandering monster.
Oh, you're gonna add a monster?
King Tut.
King Tut. So that means that it's a 16 and a 2, so it's an 18. All right, last turn. I got these flying frogs I'm fighting. Of course, Calvin's not gonna let that happen. King Tut. But you know what? He didn't count. I can still beat King Tut. Let's do it. So I have 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
I'm gonna add 5.
Dang it! All right, I've been holding on to this for like half the game. -5, baby. I'm gonna reduce 5 with my baby monster after you made him an intelligent monster.
Yeah, I was right about Aaron being a sneak thief bastard. Like I said, I play a lot of these games with him. He normally is that kind of person in games and real life. But there's nothing I can do. I can still be a good person.
Anything?
No.
You guys are done?
Yeah.
So I gained 2, 3 levels. 1, 2, 3. Yes!
All right, we done.
I won. Yeah, that's it, guys.
Yep.
Of course. He just has all the cards. It was a fun game. I feel like I got no useful cards. And the cards that I did get, I had to steal from the discard pile. It was a really fun game. I'd like to play more hands and see like what card combinations can work. I don't feel like I got any cards that really worked with being an elf or a cleric. I just got a whole lot of cleric cards for like the last half of the game. I'm a cleric.
Okay, that was a game. That was pretty cool. Not my favorite. I mean, it's kind of hard. When you play with these group of people, it's kind of hard to win straight up. But, you know, I learn that every time I play these type of games. So, yeah. Better luck next time.
All right, I won. This is very close. I really didn't screw over people as much as I normally do. So it actually worked out pretty well. I had a couple things at the end. I feel like overall, it was just that halfling trading, selling stuff that kind of helped just keep me enough in the lead or enough like stable to not lose out too much. So good game to Calvin and Shane. Very close match, except for Calvin. Sorry, Calvin. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. This was Munchkin. It's a fun game of, I don't know, backstabbing and teaming up and... Take that. Huh? It's a take that game. Sure.
Yeah.
It's a take that game. They're very fun. Make sure you guys check it out. Hopefully you enjoy this. Make sure you subscribe for future game nights and RPG session that's coming. So this is like a small, non-story based RPG session.